This is Monday. We only have two sales for like 37 bucks. So we have this Pat Metheny. This sold for $19.99. And we have another CD here we're going to pull real quick. But Slow Days, one other offer came in. We countered and we lost them. So we'll get these shipped and it'll be easy night. We have this Andre Previn CD here. There's a bunch of this Andre Previn in there, and we've just been listing them here and there. So let me see if I can find it. So here's the CD. It is sealed. It's sold for $7.99 plus shipping, and it is a BMG direct version. So, all right, this is Tuesday. We have 5 sales for 75 bucks. Kind of slow, but let's get them pulled real quick. So we have The Gods Must Be. No, Mulholland Drive. Mulholland Drive. There we go. I see it here. David Lynch's Mulholland Drive. If you know David Lynch, he's kind of a crazy director. So this sold for $13.99. This actually came from Bonanza, the selling site. Alright, this is The Gods Must Be Crazy. This one sold for $9.99. This one is used. This came from Felix. There you go. Alright, up next we have Michael Franks. We just sold a Michael Franks the other day, non-sealed. It was similar pricing. So here it is right here. Birchfield 9s. This sold for $5.25 on an offer. I thought it was going to be to the repeat buyer, but it wasn't. So there you go. Alright, to I, we have a VHS that sold for $14 and some change. Let's see where it is here. Right there. Kickboxer 4. Sasha Mitchell. I want to say it's a guy from one of these shows, Step by Step or something. But we got this one for free. So there you go. Kickboxer 4. Up next we have Arthur. This one sold for $7.99 plus shipping. We've had this movie for like 2 years. When we used to live in the next town over, there was a thrift store a mile or two away, and I would go to randomly here and there, but it closed down. I believe this one got damaged sitting here, so we'll see what can happen, but there we go, Arthur. So here are 5 sales for $75. There's Arthur, Kickboxer 4, Mulholland Drive, Gods Must Be Crazy, and Michael Franks. I think the best one was actually this Kickboxer 4, so easy night. We've been kind of slow the past few days, so hopefully it, kicks back up and something good goes through. Or at least, 10 items or something. So, there we go. Alrighty, so it's Wednesday. We had a very slow day again. We only had 2 sales for $43. So the first one here is this Simpsons video game that we just had got in our lots. Actually, the first one that had sold from the Facebook Marketplace. This sold for 25 bucks plus shipping. I think it is a little bit scratched, so we priced it a little bit lower, but there you go. First sale from that lot. Next we have a VHS that sold for $4.99 plus shipping. It is The Sweet Hereafter. This came from another Facebook buy that we paid like 55 bucks for a lot of VHS. And we sold a lot out of there. But here's another one. Alright, this Thursday we have 3 sales for $80 and one that we're waiting for a payment. This first one is a Pat Metheny Live. This one sold for 25 bucks. So pretty good here. It's actually been very slow these past few days, and it would have been super slow, but this just came in. So, awesome. So we have this horror book. This came in from our photography buy. So, kind of cool book. It sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. We took an offer on it. It was listed for 18 something. But cool book, and we'll get this one shipped out. Up next we have this Goofy comic. It sold for about like $5.50 plus shipping. They actually bought another one, but they haven't paid for it. We have a whole box of these comics. We don't list very much comics, but they are all in really good condition. They're boarded, and someone went to the effort of putting these tags on there, so pretty cool. Alright, so we have 21 orders for $499. This was Friday through Sunday. So we're going to go ahead and start pulling. We got to ship all these tonight, so we have quite a bit of work to do for us. So the first one here, we got The Reckoning by REM. This sold for $11. So let's see if we can find it pretty quick. So I don't believe this one is sealed. So here is REM, The Reckoning. This one actually is sealed. So there you go. This is the IRS one. Pretty cool, 11 bucks. We'll go to the next one. Alright, right here we have On the Beach. This is like a classic war movie. Here we go. This one sold for I think I want to say it was like $25. It got cut off there on the price, but Gregory Peck. So new sealed. This came from the big DVD CD buy. We have Outcast, Idlewild. This one sold for, I think it was around $10. Again, this one got cut off on the pricing also. So let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh, there it is. Oh, pretty cool cover. The lenticular. Outcasts. We have Emmylou Harris. This sold for $6.50 on an offer. So there we go. It's just one of those thin cardboard sleeves. So new sealed. We have The Great White Hype with Samuel L. Jackson. It's like a boxing movie. This one sold for $12.76 plus shipping. Pretty good movie. I watched this copy when we got it, but it is not new, or it's not sealed. But pretty good. We have another copy to list, so there we go. We have The Devil Doll. This sold for $6.99 plus shipping. We bought this online. It was a lot of like vintage horror and sci-fi, but there was one horror movie that's like $100 in there. So I bought the lot because of that one movie, and right away we had an offer of like $85.90 on the movie, and I didn't take it, and no one has bought it since. It's getting closer to a year now, but this is it. One of the other movies sold, Devil Doll. We have sold other ones, so it's hard to make money on the online buys unless nobody knows that something's worth money in there, which is hard because people can just look it up. Oh yeah, one of the big factors that always gets you on online buys is the shipping. The shipping is expensive. Like, you know, when you're used to selling items, you know that you know, if they ship this way it'd be cheap, but they never do that for you. I mean, they try, but you know, it's just the way it is. They gotta make money on shipping. We have Collective Soul, new sealed. This is from the same big buy. This is actually one of the items that was listed early on, so we've had it up for over a year now, and it sold for $32 plus shipping. Pretty good one. There's still some pretty good ones out there coming through. Alright, so we have Boys in the Hood. Good movie. If you've seen it, it was a great movie. So I have a little backstory on this particular movie and this buy. So, you know, 30 miles is about the range that I go when I'm looking for VHS. So if it's like yard sales and I see something desirable in there, or like Facebook Marketplace pickups. And so one day I went on there and there was a yard sale literally, you know, a block away, or, you know, a minute drive or less from our house. So I woke up early in the morning, it was like 7, and I went straight to the yard sale because I seen there was VHS on there. And then I got there and I offered the lady $50 for all her VHS, which she had a ton of sealed ones, and she took it right away. She said, "Alright, fine, take them all." And so we got a couple boxes, and I mean, we were selling some sealed ones for $50 as individuals. But right after that, I was like loading them all up. Ended up buying like 25 sealed DVDs for like $1 each too. But this person, you know, a couple came in, and then the girlfriend or wife picked up Boys in the Hood, and she's like, "Look, there's Boys in the Hood." And I'm like, "Oh, sorry. You know, I just purchased them all." And then they kind of got angry. They're like, "What? You bought them all?" He's like, "I will give you 25 cents above the asking price that you paid." And I was like, "No, I can't do that." And then he started, you know, kind of harassing the lady. "How much did he pay? How much did he pay for all these?" And then they just kind of got all huffy puffy and they left. But I have ran across them again, so I know they're looking for VHS, because the last time I seen them, they had a whole stack of them, which was kind of weird because they left a bunch of good ones behind. So I don't know what they were doing. But yeah, Boys in the Hood, here it is. I think that sold for like sorry about that, $10.19 plus shipping. There's a clean copy too. Alright, so we're looking for a Blues Clues here. So this is actually a bin that when I got all those sealed ones, I was putting them in here. And so these were a lot that came from that yard sale. And we sold a bunch in there, but there's like, you know, Weekend at Bernie's sealed. There's Major League, Night Shift, Legal Eagles, Next of Kin, 16 Candles, Turner and Hooch, Splash. I mean, there's still a few random ones that we haven't listed from there. They weren't worth that much, like $5 ones. Karate Kid, Delta Force. I mean, there was just so many good ones. Top Gun, Stripes. So yeah, I need to find the Blues Clues one here real quick. We have Little Feat, Time Loves a Hero. So this one sold for $6.99 plus shipping. This one is not sealed. Little Feat is actually a pretty cool band. I did not know anything about them until I heard a cover of one of their songs, and then I started listening to them more and more, and they're actually pretty awesome. Good 70s style. Trying to think of the song I always listen to. It's a slower one. So there you go. I'll put a subtitle in it when I find what it is. Pretty good song though. Alright, so the item's right here on top. It's The Secret Power of Pyramids. This is just one of those thin paperback books. This is from our big buy. They had a bunch of occult and like afterlife stuff, and I just found this one in one of the boxes not too long ago, a month ago or so. So this one sold for what do we got here? I think it was $11.24 plus shipping. Alright, so we have a VHS here. It sold for $45 plus shipping. Let's see if I can find it real quick. There it is. So it's a Ringu. It's like the Japanese of, you know, our original The Ring. So this actually came from our storage unit buy, which we paid $110. So we sold this and a Simpsons video game so far. So we're like $70 on 2 items, so pretty good. We do have this record, Dan Seals. This sold for $7.99 plus shipping. This came from the Salvation Army, where they're 25 cents. I just pick up any one that's kind of recognizable, that's in good condition, so I don't have to call it the flaws unless it was like absurd money. But this one was very clean and it sold pretty quick. Alright, we have the JFK Assassination, the Jim Garrison tapes. This sold for $6.25 on an offer. We got this for free in a bunch of totes. It's been over a year now. There actually was this one and JFK, the Zapruder tape. We sold that one a while back, and now we sold the other one. Alright, we have this stack of Tarzan books. We paid $5 for a box of books at a yard sale. And we put all the other style Tarzans in one lot, and then there was these ones. I did not think they were worth very much, but we sold these for $51 on an offer. I think we had it listed for $60, but someone sent a counter offer and we took it. So there we go, Tarzan. Alright, we sold the Craft for $7.64 plus shipping. This one's actually looks like it's never been all the way opened. It's super clean. Real quick backstory on this one here. Saw an ad that someone was cleaning out their storage and they had free VHS. I hit them up the next day after I saw the listing and they said, yeah, people have taken stuff but they left all the VHS. So I could see in the picture that there was like a horror one, and that was it, just a little glimpse of one. So I drove over there and there was about 50 or 60 tapes in there. But there was some sealed ones. There was Scream in there. It wasn't sealed. It was just like this one. But there was also like all the Freddy movies in there. So that's like $100 worth of VHS just right there. So I haven't listed too many of those ones. I've had them for a while, but we did list this one. We've sold this one numerous times. You know, it had the wrong location on it. And there was this one that was in there, but I had seen the picture that it was that one. This one's a lot rougher. This comes from our thrift store we go to all the time, but there you go, they bought that version. So. Alright, we have the War of the Roses. This sold for $14.99 plus shipping. This one, I'm not sure where it came from. It might be an error, so. But yeah, $14.99 new sealed. We have sold this one on VHS, and we have sold it now here on DVD. Alright, so we have this Kenny Rogers CD. It sold for, let me look here real quick. $7.19 plus shipping. This actually came from an estate sale buy where we bought just a few CDs and some random things. Almost all of our sales on CDs are from the one buy, so it's cool to see another buy sell. So there you go, Kenny Rogers. He does well. Sometimes we've sold another Kenny Rogers before. That was just a random buy. So I already sold this Goofy comic. This is actually a sell that we sold on like Thursday, but the person never paid. They paid for one but not the other. And so here's the second one. This one sold for $5.25 plus shipping. So super clean. Alrighty, so here's all the sales. We're actually missing 2 of the items. We could not locate them. It was a Alfred Hitchcock Lot of 2 VHS and a Blue's Clues. The Alfred Hitchcock we've had up for a long time, so I'm not sure where that one went, but we were having people buy Blue's Clues and then never pay for them, or they're just causing a big headache on them. And so I'm not sure what happened to that Blue's Clues, but that was like a $30 tape, so it kind of sucks we couldn't find it. But anyways, here are the items that we did find. I think there is about 18 or 19 here. Going over the real good ones here, we got the Tarzan one, of course, was like $50. And then you have this Ringu one, like the Japanese ring version, which was $45. And then we have Collective Soul, which was about $32. These all have shipping on them. And then after that, you know, there's just your $5 to $15 items. On the beach was $25, so pretty good. We had a lot of sales. It was kind of odd, you know, on Friday. Everything that seemed that was selling Friday or Saturday was super old, and it was just not anything new. And then today was just everything that was listed newer. So just weird how it works that, you know, one day is just everything that's been up forever, and then the next day is like all newer stuff. But went over the sales real quick to look at what's been selling the best for us the past 30 days, and we've actually done like $1,000 in VHS, and it's leading the way. It's probably right because we've been listing so much VHS. Second was CDs, which we don't list at all really. The CDs are just sealed, and there's a lot of them that are, you know, when they sell, they're 10 to 15 each. But we did sell like a $200 VHS, would probably help the numbers. But yeah, there we go. We're gonna work on these. It is getting late, and I do have to work in the morning, so let's get this rolling. Alrighty.